Hey everybody, happy Monday. Let me pull up my chat. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. I don't see anybody. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess while I wait, I am gonna pull some messages anyways. Hi, doctor. Hello. How are you? I will add you. Yes, yes. Hey, Pella. How are you? I have 2 donations for M, but I don't see her yet. Hello, Infinity. Angelica, hello. Hello, Tiffany. Sorry about that. Yeah, I added everybody. I said it's slow tonight, so I'm trying to give it a minute to like fill up a little bit. M donated for 2, so there you are. Hello, Boo. Hello, Patricia. Got a little hair on my face. And just so y'all are aware, something happened with my PayPal, and I changed my my actual name or how to find me on there. So if y'all do donate through PayPal ever, just make sure to look at the new one in the drop down box. I need to tell my mods so they don't post the same thing as before. And Paula, until somebody comes, somebody else comes, could you do the list for me, Boo? Okay, well, it's slow to fill up, so let me just go ahead and do you, M, in the meantime. Thank you, Paula. So, what is your first question, my dearest Emily? Oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde has been the worst headache ever for me. Ever. That's exactly why I had to change my PayPal, because somebody is trying to get my donation, so they put their main name as my username because my main name is not the same, and they've been sending like all the accidental ones that have been sent have been going to them, and I just found out, so it's crazy. Okay, how's it been going for you though, Angelica? Okay, what is the Libra currently in regarding our breakup last week? Let's see. Mary. Welcome. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. He's thinking. He's missing you, craving you, desiring you. He's a little bitter, maybe resentful on himself, feeling a lot of anger. Twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. Maybe he's looking up the meaning of twin flames, or like investigating what exactly they mean. Longing, craving, aching, and wanting you. I think they feel really stupid. But they feel like, in some sense, they're trapped in a certain way of thinking. I'm going to get some clarifiers and see exactly what the last card means, because on the card it says dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Now that could be them lying to themselves, but let me check and see. They're thinking about how happy they were with you with the sun, trying to like enlighten their view on things. I think the way that they came across to you was a little harsh, too quick, like they moved too fast is what I'm getting. Like it's almost, I feel like they jumped the gun on something. Like maybe they had a thought and then did something and then was like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have done that so quickly. I feel like right now they're trying to find the justice in this, or the reasons why, like balancing why things happened or why they were the way that they were. Hey, Jeannie. Yeah, it might have, like, the problem is, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your reading in, but Jeannie, my daughter had to go to the ER yesterday. She had an injury on a scooter, so I had to take her to the ER and, like, take care of the baby. I didn't know if she was going to work today or not, so, also, Jeannie, if you do post the links to my, PayPal and stuff, I changed it, so, somebody tried to hack into my PayPal. Some stuff happened, and so I changed it. So if you could get the new link I put in the description box, I'd appreciate it. It's just Twinfinitedivinity, but okay. So they're longing for you because they feel like you're family. 10 of Cups, like you are their happiness. I think they feel really stupid. It's like maybe their intuition was saying that you were being dishonest or deceptive, or there was some kind of trickery at play. And so, like I said, I think that they had this download that they interpreted wrong, and they moved too fast when they like ended things. But the love still remains, like they still want something with you. It's just maybe they've got to work through their own internal deception, their own guidance, because I really feel like they are feeling kind of mad at themselves right now. So hopefully that helps, boo. Yeah, Mercury has been a pain in my ass, I promise you. Like, and it's not just me. I have a household full of 20-year-olds, and it seems to be affecting them pretty strong too. So everything they're going through is like falling onto me too. So it's just been a hot mess around here. I'm ready for it to be over. Me and Mercury have never really vibed well, so Maybe this full moon too. Too much energy. All right, let me catch up on this list real quick. Hey, CC Sag. Hey, Sterling. Hey, New Love. Hello, Sarah. And Machi. Crystal LA. Stephanie with an F. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate you, love. And thank you, Paula, for getting that list started for me. I appreciate you, boo. Alright, and what should my main focus be at this time to help with healing? Let me see. Thank you, LA. I appreciate you, bro, for your donation. You will be right after M. Alright, M. Let's see. What does M need to know? These cards did not want to talk, and I was almost about to give up, and they started flying out. Okay. Okay. Let me see. So the first card that came out says Hearth. Happiness in our hearts and our future. I'm trying to look at the other cards and see. Okay. Spirit's saying that someone in your energy is regretful because you were the hearth for them, right? I'm kind of getting that the best thing you can do right now is kind of try to look at it from a different perspective. It had nothing to do with you because you are, it says sweet, and synergy, right? It was their lack of ability to like create that synergy that caused the problem. It wasn't you or anything that you did personally. The best way to heal is to just acknowledge that not everybody is gonna always be in the same space we are in. I feel like the more you can tap into the emotional, this says emotional intelligence of this situation instead of what your heart feels, to logically work through it and then feel what you need to feel, let it go, release it. With a skeleton is strength, right? So you have the strength to make it through. You've made it through way worse than this. Don't let this that has just happened make you feel like you need to go backwards 10 steps. Because like I said, it had nothing to do with you. You took a risk, and maybe it didn't work out right now, right? But if you didn't risk it, you would have always wondered, well, what would have happened if I didn't, right? You took the bite of the apple and you left the heart shape there. So it's kind of like this person is in regret because you really provided them everything that they wanted and needed, except for they weren't in the place to receive it. So with this, I'm seeing that the fault lies on them, and it had nothing to do with you. Like they still feel the same way they felt about you. That didn't change. What changed is almost like an illumination onto their own stuff, that they just weren't quite ready yet. They needed to um, they needed to backtrack some. They needed to heal more. And I understand it hurts that they went ghost on you, because it does show the ghost. But the ghost is also in full regret. So they're working through their own stuff. And I have a feeling like they will come back around. It's just, I think, like I said, I feel like they jumped the gun on some stuff. And happiness is at your door. I've got literally got the sun and the ace of pentacles. To me, that's almost like a double sun, because the ace of pentacles is that golden opportunity. It's the minor arcana sun. It's like available for you to change and to grow. And so even though you can't see it yet, even though, like the grief is kind of covering one of your eyes, the sun is still shining on you. The opportunities are still there. So the more you can stay in that positive, abundant energy, the more that things will change, right? Because I think this person hid their true face from you. They dealt with a lot of people that they had to be different for, or they had to show up a certain way for, and they couldn't keep going in that manner, because even like it said in the last reading, that dishonesty, it was their shadow, right? It's not your shadow. Your light triggered that shadow within them. So they were making conflict basically out of nothing, because this is a beautiful feeling. Like, all of this is beautiful, but they ran from it. And the more that you can just kind of block out all of the outside, what you see in the 3D, it will help you to like move forward, because there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, in the faith that the sun is coming out for you strong, and the faith that things are going to be fine for you whether this person comes back or not. It's really their loss, right? And the more you can focus on you and your own home, your own happiness, the more that the abundance is going to start to fall on you again. And love too. I do feel like they're going to be back. And I know this wasn't about that person, but the healing seems to be around that. And like I had told you, the best thing, the way that I learn to transmute energy, is if I'm feeling some type of way, whether it be sadness, mad, anger, bitterness, whatever it is, I write it down on a piece of paper. And then, like in a full moon or a new moon, or whenever I just feel like it, really more strongly during transits and stuff like that, but just burn it under the moon and then forget it. Like, let it go. Let the fire take it out of you. And it's a way to help cleanse your energy as well. Fire burns things up like the phoenix, and it will help it to be reborn in a different way. So the more you can look at the situation from a different perspective, I think the better it's going to be for you. And like letting go of like the fear of the what ifs. Like, what if this person comes back? What if they don't? What if they call? What, like, just let it go. Be like, you know what? If it's meant to be, I'll hear from them. If it's not, then I'll find somebody else that will be even better than what I thought this person was before they did this, And so if you have any kind of resentment or regret around this, just find a way to release it. and it will help you. I feel like winter is going to be a very abundant time for you. So I would just, you know, just keep going, babe. You'll be good. And hopefully that helps. Yes, write it down. All right. I did get a bunch of donations, so let me check. Yeah, give me 1 second, because I did get some other ones. I got a donation for Brenda. I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Let me open this up. Okay. Okay, I got Infinity. And CC for 3. And I had a Brenda too. I love you so much too, babe. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I got one for Brenda. And then I got one for Infinity. And then I got 3 for CC Moon. And I'm reading next for LA. So I'm on LA, and then it's Brenda, Infinity, and then 3 for CC. Okay. And thank y'all for your donations. Okay, name here. I'm sorry, name here. It didn't say on the actual thing, so you will be after LA, babe. Okay, LA, what is your question, love? I'm not sure if the list is open still or not. Hold on, let me check, Marissa. Stephanie, name here. CC Moon, and I will put you down. I will put you down, Marissa, okay? Okay, and thank you so much for being here, love. I love you so much. All right, Marissa, you got it, boo. Okay. What will be the outcome between Edwin and you? Okay, now let me get some tarot to clarify this. Let me see. Okay, I feel that Spirit's kind of saying, like, take it slow, because I feel like there's options that are coming in for you. This person, you're all that they want, all that they need, but they hide a lot of pain on the underneath. And they're trying to figure out, are you too good to be true? They fantasize about you all the time, or are you bad news for them? So they kind of conflicted. I don't know, it's because they haven't seen anything this good before. So in some sense, they feel like it's a trick or something like that. How will it go though? How is it gonna play out? There's something about their pain that can come out in toxic ways, or they could feel bound to this pain. Okay. I think it started off as just like sexual, or at least in their mind. Um, or just a lot of fun. Like it wasn't too serious. And they liked that almost. They liked that there wasn't that expectation originally. It does show at the end this will be a victorious situation. Like there's an opportunity for it to be, at least, right? Depending on what moves he makes and you make in between now and then. It does show like he was caught up in some toxic cycle, I guess, when the first time y'all started talking. And over time, I think it built up. I'm just kind of like, they're showing me like how the feelings have progressed over time, or how they will progress over time, as long as they can control this part of themselves that has them to act sort of recklessly or impulsive, or um, just go after the thrills. There will be success. Like they have the power to change it, and if they can change it, then things will work out fine. Now, Spirit's just kind of saying like you're gonna have to be patient with this one. There's a lot of stuff that is gonna have to be worked out over time, and it's mainly because their pain is telling them that they're not sure if you're good for them or not. Like, are you real? Will you hold this up, or will you change over time like everybody else did? Because I see them having a lot of pain surrounding people that built them up and then let them down, right? Because the song that was playing when I first started reading was Let You Down by, I think it was NF or something like that. It says they will call you soon, but I do feel over time things will become more secure. Now, I didn't have marriage or anything like that come out to say like, will y'all get married? All I saw was it will end up being successful as long as they're able to control that part of themselves that has them acting out. Because they're kind of asking themselves like, where do we go from here? What are we doing? But that's what I've got for you, love. Hey there, boo. Okay, the free lists are closed now. Alright, so thank you, LA. I hope that resonates, boo. You're welcome. Okay, what intentions does Rob have for you in them? Let's see. Okay, I see them wanting to build a foundation, like an established, stable foundation, so the two of you can become family. There is a lot of chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. So even if it's just passionate, I feel like they want to provide like a stable foundation as well. like maybe it started off as that and then will turn into something more stable. I have the card return, second chances, opportunities, making amends. So if you're not currently with this person, I definitely see a return. Thank you, Lilima. Let's see. They're just under a lot of stress, and maybe sometimes you get like the brunt of it, or will. Maybe in the past the stress kept them from really engaging too much. A lot of turbulence, tension, arguments that could arise. Okay, I've got clouded judgment here as well. And I think the stress may have clouded their judgment for a minute, is kind of what they're telling me. May have distorted the way they saw things, and it was a little unbalanced. But they do feel that you two mirror each other. You reflect each other, but they went under some kind of emotional storm. I don't think their intentions are bad. I think that it's more of some kind of outside stressors kept them from really like giving you what it was you needed at that time. Now, I'm not sure if the two of you are together or not, but I do see they have a lot of love for you, and they like to watch you, whether that be on social media or just in person. I see they're looking for ways to elevate themselves as well, because something about you is like they put you on this pedestal of they like looking at you, they like the person that you are, they admire you. You're like a muse to them. Maybe you're teaching them how to love in some sense. And they're willing to offer you something. Like maybe if, let's say, the two of you are not together, when they do reach out for that second chance, they'll tell you they're sorry. They'll want to build with you, like recreate that foundation with you. Yeah, I definitely feel like they're breaking through some sort of chain that they've been bound to and elevating, trying to reach you in some sense. So it looks good to me. They want to be an emperor for you. Right now they're showing up as a king of cups, so they could be a water sign, don't have to be. I also have Aquarius here, and again, doesn't have to be, but I definitely feel like they want to make some kind of ship with you, like relationship or something secure and stable. Okay. And I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation, boo. And I'm gonna go and look at the other donations. Just give me a second, please, because I got some more. Okay, baby, hold on. Let me. The next person on my list is Infinity, and then I have 3 for CC. And hold on, I've got Lilima. But Lilima, you got a ways to wait, so just hold your question, babe. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so NEG visuals. I got your donation. You will be after CC. And then I have... Well, wait, hold on. I got Lilima. Sorry. Where did Lilima? Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So Lilima did 2. And then it's VG Visuals. And then Maria. Wait, yeah. Maria. Okay. Thank you, Angelica. Yeah, some days are like that. Other days it's kind of slow. Okay, how did Elle feel about your message? Let's see, babe. And thank you, Ladora. I appreciate you, boo. You will go after Maria. The way I see it is like they've been waiting for this, or because I see them like sitting still in thought, and then the Three of Wands, it's almost like they were waiting for you to send this message, because they feel that you're very abundant, you're very strong, they have a lot of respect for you, you're solid, stable, and secure, and they would like to give you Four of Wands lovers. So basically, like, they feel a strong connection between the two of you, and so they would like something stable with you. And I'm not sure what your message was about, but it does look like they were waiting for it in some sense. But let's clarify and see. They feel like you're a golden opportunity, and almost like they've manifested you towards them. Maybe they were scared to approach you, or maybe they felt like you were more abundant than they were, like they didn't have enough for you in some sense, which caused conflict within them to not move forward. There's a lot of change in this energy. If you two have not been together, it's almost like they felt the absence of you, and it could have been because they did something that was, because the only reason I say that is I've got 2 3s here and 2 5s. It's like I feel, I don't know if this was a friend of yours, or you hadn't heard from them for a while and they're coming back around. But I see it's almost like they feel that they can't measure up to you. Every time they're showing me like you or them together, it's like they feel at a loss almost. Maybe if you two have been in separation and you message them, I don't know, like they don't feel good enough for you or something. But I don't know if they were in another connection and it needed to clear out first, or they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. I got the Queen and the King of Swords here, so I definitely feel like the two of you were meant to know each other. But whatever the message is, I feel that it's something that they wanted, or something that they were waiting for. But it does look like that's something that they wanted, because they do see a strong connection with you. But the only thing that I was meaning is that 5. So it's either they want the change, or they want to change their thoughts and their feelings. Like they may live more in their head. I don't know if they're like an air sign or something, but maybe they're just like, when it comes to emotions, they have a hard time moving into that or accepting it when it comes to the heart space. They're more in their head than they are in their heart. And so it's like they needed some kind of like validation or some kind of recognition, or I don't know, but it's definitely something they wanted, and they're hoping for a change because without you they feel empty. Yeah, I feel maybe that's what it was. If y'all hadn't talked in a while, they felt the absence and they were like fighting with themselves not to be the first one, or they were like trying to manifest you back in. We got us, Mercury got us all effed up, like for real. All right, Cece, it's your turn. Oh, I'm glad, Infinity. Thank you for your donation and for being here. And I also just posted 4 of the soul connection readings. I have 2 more tomorrow. Virgo and Sagittarius. Of course, baby, anytime. Alright, Cece, your turn. I'll see you over here. Hope y'all all enjoy this super moon tonight. Or if it is tonight, or hopefully if it passed you already, you enjoyed it. Oh, CC, where you at? Where you at? Might be on the phone with AJ. Let's see. Let's see if I can message her. Oh, there you are. Never mind. I sent you a message, but it just said it's your turn. Okay, so you messaged AJ at work and asked him if he's okay, because I haven't heard from him. Okay, when he calls you, will it be a good call? Oh no, Mr. AJ's tripping. Let's see. What's going on with AJ? Is there gonna be a good call? The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. I would definitely say it seems like a good call. Maybe he'll reaffirm the connection the two of you have and what he wants. Maybe he was sick. It's kind of saying like there was some healing that was done, or some kind of up-leveling. I feel like he was going through something, honestly. Okay, so the first part looks good, but the last part doesn't. So maybe he was having a battle between like he just was not seeing things clear at all. I feel like some kind of fear creeped in and he feels like he's going to end up getting hurt. But let me clarify the Tower. Ugh. Something happened to where it triggered his defenses. Let me clarify. Okay, I definitely see the pause in y'all's connection, right? Because what they're showing me is basically you're what they waited for. And you were that person that they were manifesting, and things were going really good until something happened that it just like blocked it. He went into defenses, and his feelings got really hurt. Or he just took something really bad. Um, or he expects the worst now that that had happened. So he's still kind of in defense mode. Although he is showing me like there is a light at the end of the tunnel, he still feels like you're the person that he originally thought you were. And I don't think it's that. Um, and the problem with me in this reading is it's almost like he's acting out of a hurt place that he ran from before, and he's kind of turning back into that defense block feeling to me. And he may express to you why, he may not. But I'm hoping this will go back in reverse because I kind of see that it will. I just don't know if this conversation is going to be where it's at. Because the first two cards that came out, I was like, yes. And that's why I need to shut up because I got to see what else happens. I don't, like I said, I don't feel that his feelings for you have changed. I think that something happened that his old self kicked back in. And so he's got to get there again in some sense. And so for me, that's a little like, I don't know if this conversation is going to go well or not. Because there's two sides to this. And then the tower's at the bottom. Judgment. I think eventually it's going to be great between the two of you. But I don't know if it's going to be this conversation that's going to make that happen or not. Because his love hasn't changed. I do see that. Maybe he went through something that caused him to pull back. I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on in the universe right now. So, there's all kinds of miscommunications and arguments over nothing. I would just let that shit pass. And so if it does go not so good, just know this too shall pass. But you're a beautiful girl. You got plenty of opportunities. So if he ain't it, he ain't it. Let Jake get over it. Heal from whatever he's going through. I can't help him if he doesn't communicate. Girl, I get it. I understand. Like, you're right. Well, let's see. Will he get over it? And will things progress? The song Hold You Down is playing right now. He's hoping for it to. He expects it to. He does have faith in this connection. This thing is saying, like, something is going to be shocking. Turmoil, trouble, an unexpected event. So that could be why that happened. That pullback. The chemistry is definitely still there. He was shocked by how strong that was for sure. Okay. So it does say there will be a new beginning, a new trying again, new direction, starting over. But it says one day. So it says someday, somewhere, and another time. So it may just not be right now. So I don't know what happened to him, but it does look like something shocked him or put him in the place of turmoil. Okay, let's see what else we got. Because right now, it's like he feels the two of you are attached. Like the two of you are destined to be together. But he can't find his balance in it. And it could be because something happened that's like taking his attention right now. He's trying to juggle it and it's becoming too much for him. Maybe he saw something that bothered him or shocked him, and I'm not sure. Maybe a conversation went left. He found something out. He's smart. I do feel like things will start to progress again. And the love will remain. I think he just needs to get out of his head and back into his heart. Because I think something happened that like triggered that ego, that headspace. And the love was still there, but he kind of pulled it back some, is what I'm getting. And then he overthought things too much. But I do see the love returning and things going back to a good place, a new beginning. But I honestly can't tell you what happened. There's just something that did, and I can't tell you if it had to do with you or if it had to do with them. I mean, I guess it would have to do with them, but like something that happened to them outside of this connection. But they just keep telling me over and over that the love hasn't gone anywhere. The feelings have not gone anywhere. So one day, somewhere, sometime. I love that fucking answer because it's so vague that it's kind of like the same as hoping, right? One day, somewhere, sometime. It's like saying, well, either this lifetime or next. Just be patient. The Divine Masculine came out, and it's funny because the Divine Feminine is at the bottom. So this is definitely a strong connection. Definitely. Just give it time, it says. This is a cycle, a moment. It's something to grow from. So think positive as possible about it. Don't like let it, bring you down or change your vibe, because it does look like you possibly have had a past life with this person. So maybe it's like the karma from the past trying to open the heart space back up or something. Who knows? But that's what I've got for you, love. What is your next question? Okay. Let me see. Show me the Vegas trip. Okay. So I do feel that the Vegas trip probably made a difference. I'm not going to say it made like the complete difference. It looks like he's looking back at the memories the two of you made while you were there. I think things got a lot deeper. The attraction built to a place of like very strong, almost magic like interaction. Um, things were unfolding really, really good. And then it's like at the end, it's like all of a sudden he's like, wait, compromise, trust. That trust for him, that, I don't know if it was like trust that things were as good as they seemed, or did he start to look for reasons to sabotage? I kind of feel like it's the latter. I think he found something to try to sabotage it, and those old wounds triggered him. And like, it just triggered some healing, though. I don't think that this is over for sure. I just feel that maybe he has like an avoidant personality, and that avoidant personality, when it gets too close, especially avoidant dismissives, when a relationship gets close, it gets scary. And so until it gets to that point, everything seems great and wonderful, and then it gets serious, and they're like, oh my God, I can get hurt, I can get abandoned. And the only way that their love is validated is through abandonment, because they still have an abandonment wound attached to them. So until they work out that abandonment wound, it's going to constantly be like a back and forth. And they don't want you to be single, right? They don't want you to have options. They want you to be the one. But they're scared that I don't know, it's almost like they feel validated by abandonment, so that's why they do it. But it went from like, they were single, they had options, they met you, things were going great, but then it got deep and close to this commitment, and that's when I think that they started looking for like that slip, just anything they could grab onto to validate that abandonment wound, right? You should read up on avoidance. It's crazy. But it does look like there's a new cycle that will start. And I do feel like they will be able to commit. I would just be careful, especially if they have an avoidant, dismissive personality. Maybe look at it, because a lot of people that have been through some pretty extreme trauma, that's the way that they react. So, and when it says choose wisely, I feel like that's like for you. Make sure that you're ready for this, like you actually want it. I do feel like it's a good opportunity for you, but it's going to take some time and patience on your end for sure. But that's what I've got. I do love Hot Dad. Shoot, I saw this shirt, I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta get it. Alright, so VG Visions is next. And maybe he was like trying to put you in the position to disappoint him. Who knows? Like the way that they sabotage is just crazy and stupid and just like not understandable to a person that's emotionally intelligent. But what can you do? Yeah, you don't need to chase men. That's the thing. You do not need to chase men. No, it's hot dads. The dads that stay home. The house dads. VG Visions. Hey, Philip. I mean, who doesn't love hot dad? Shit. It's a cool thing. VG Visions. Stay-at-home dads. Girl, my kids are all over 21, so I don't need a dad that's like young or a stay-at-home dad. No. I still love them though. I love the young ones too. I got love for all of them. But hot dads are it. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that one. VG Visions. I'm sorry, babe. My handwriting is horrible. Leave it to Mercury retrograde, babe. What is your questions? NG visuals. See, it's not you, it's me. It's the Mercury retrograde. I love house dads and saying wrong names. My math ain't mathin' today. I've got NEG visuals, then I have Lalima for 2, Maria, and Lador. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't miss somebody, because I think I might have. No. No, I got it. Okay, my ex. Okay, babe, let me see. What is going on with her? She's still in love with you. Let's see. They said they made a terrible decision, so that could be dating the roommate or whatever. They still fantasize about you, but they think you're like too good for them. They cannot get you out of their head. They would like a fresh start at some point, I guess. You will always hold a special place in their heart. I just feel like there was some kind of miscommunication between the two of you. They may have been like dishonest or something to cause some kind of altercation between the two of you. They still feel like you're still attractive, but I don't think it's going to happen like right this second. I feel like it's gonna take time for them to come back around, but they do love you. Definitely. They thought they were gonna marry you, honestly, but it ended up being like what they consider a missed opportunity. They could have ran from it. They keep showing me how attractive you are, so you must be a hot dad or something. Just kidding. Let's see. I think somebody came in and like pumped up their head, or maybe they got attracted to somebody else, because I feel like whatever other connection they're in is something that fulfills their, you know, lust and their ego. But with you, it shows like they still look towards you because you are the emperor to their empress. Like the two of you, they feel are a divine match. This other person feels like a time or space filler, but they have had a hard time looking at that bad decision that they've made. And definitely things will change and turn back again. Like, even though they're with this person, I still see them looking towards you. So, to me, I feel like that is more of like an attraction-based connection than anything. So, hopefully that helps, love. And looks only get a person so far, so I don't feel like it's going to last very much longer. Because my son always said, like, Mom, your problem is you shouldn't marry strippers. Because strippers aren't that smart. And I'm like, first of all, I wasn't dating a stripper. But second of all, they don't gotta be that smart. Yeah, they do. My son likes to be funny. Or call me out on my bullshit. One or the other. I don't know. But hopefully that helps. Alright, Lalima, what is your first question? Yeah, she's probably trying to pull you back. Lalima. What's better with my clinic, Shura or MRR hospital? Let's see. Okay, show me Syria. Okay, now show me MRR. Okay. I kind of like the first option, the Surya, because it shows like it will give you like an engaging work atmosphere that will let you shine, that will let your talent show, Um, you attract some sort of fortune towards you here, and it's like success too. The path you are on will bring you to success and prosperity. Now, the other one says something about many choices and limitations. So, I feel like the limitations aren't, maybe you feel like there's some limitations here, but there's always ways around it. Like, the limitations aren't just like a block for you. It looks like you have choices to come around those limitations. I'm going to pull some tarot to try to get a better view on this. Let's see. Show me the Surya. Surya. I don't know. Sorry if I'm pronouncing things wrong, but... And I know it's not Mr. Hospital, but MR. Got it. Alright, show me Surya. I asked for a sign today. Like, literally, the bird flew over me. And I was like, was that a sign? And this little bitty feather just floated right up and landed on my shoulder. I'm like, okay, thank you. But back to your reading. I do feel that you will get along with the employees there. The only thing is that some people might slack on their job, which gives you more work. And you might get a little overburdened there by the responsibilities. But I don't think you're like lacking the ability to do it. Now this other one says 10 of Cups. So there's many choices at that hospital for you to become successful, for you to be happy is what I'm getting. You may be looking at it like there are limitations, but with the Ace of Wands, it shows like it's a good thing to go after. So, as much as success is here, the one thing you got to think about is sometimes the head that wears the crown is the heaviest. So this job over here might bring you more happiness, whereas this job over here will bring you more success. So dependent on what you're going after, do you want the money and are you willing to like work really hard for it, or do you want the happiness with your job? And it's still a good opportunity and you probably will have success, but it's all about like overcoming certain limitations, I guess, by making like smart choices. But I mean, either way, I mean, I think they both have their good attributes, and then they also have their not so good attributes. So hopefully that helps, my dearest Lilima. And you're welcome, NG Visuals. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And also, if you're thinking about like a love connection and you happen to be one of the top 6, I am posting soul connection readings, so go check them out. Maybe one will resonate with you or something. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. And thank you, mods, for being so good to me. I love my mods. My mods are amazing. Alright, should you stick with clinic only? Or should you do both of them? Should Lilima do both of them? Let me see. Okay. So for you to have the clinic only, it shows like you will be in solitude. But it's almost like this is something you want or wish for. It can lead to the success you want. Now, to do both, it's saying you have to really commit to this. Um, you're going to be doing this basically by yourself, right? You're going to be in a one ring circus, and you can't say one day it's not my circus, not my monkeys, because it's something that you have to commit to. You have to be willing to put in all that work with. It does show that if you do both, there is a metamorphosis that will happen within you, and I don't know if it's like you finding your own strength, your own abilities, or it helps you to grow in some sense or to evolve into a butterfly. You know, you can be a butterfly if you go here. But like I said, they're both I do feel like they come with their pros and their cons. I feel like with just the clinic only, I feel like it's not fun. Um, it doesn't give you the interaction that you necessarily want. It does show it does bring in success, but it's almost like it puts you in the very like energy, right? And it's almost like you can't find there's too much time on your hands, like idle hands, right? Um, maybe you like to be busier. Now this other one is the star came out. So it is something that you would want for sure. And you're excited about it, I get it. But with that one, I do feel it will bring you like a sense of overflowing love for it. Because you like that interaction, but at the same time it's going to take time for you to get to that place to where you fully appreciate it, because I do feel at first it's going to be like it's a lot, right? So like I said, they both have the opportunity to be good for you, but it's all in what you're willing to invest. And like I had said earlier, with the head that wears the crown, it's the heaviest, right? So this one over here, you'd be wearing the crown, right? But it's going to be a lot of work for you. It doesn't say that you will not be able to do it, because I do see you being able to do it. But it's going to be a true commitment, and it's going to be a true judge of your character too. So, because some people do well under stressful conditions. Like for me, I like to do 12 things at one time. That's just who I am. But everybody's built differently, right? Some people like to just chill and do one thing, and that's good for them. Some people like to work overly hard, and you gotta kind of find that happy medium somewhere. But hopefully that helps, love. All right, Maria. You're welcome, Lalima. I hope it helps, love. And thank you for your donations, but I appreciate you. do they feel about your conflict with the Pisces at your last job? I think they feel you were justified in the situation. Like maybe you were pushed to a certain extreme. But they can also kind of see both sides, I guess. Because I feel like they're friends, or they have a kinship to the both of you. Like I said, I honestly feel like they feel like you were validated in how you felt or how you acted. Except for, they don't take sides, is kind of what I'm getting. Because they show a fondness to both of you. And they don't want to hurt either one. It's kind of like they play the middle almost. Like they've got you on one side, the other one. Even if you were baited. Because I kind of feel like you both had certain things that you did to kind of make it into a bigger thing than what it was. You weren't able to work well together. Maybe your personalities clashed, you know, like one person was more of the logical type and the other person was more of like investing something. They wish that the two of you could have like fixed it, but or wish that you would have stayed there in some sense. I just feel like it happened so quick, like they didn't know how to like let you know it was okay. Or they didn't know how to reach out to you to tell you. But like I said, they kind of played that middle ground. So they didn't want to say too much either. Even though they really loved you. They had like a friendship, kinship with you. But it also feels like they had the same for the other person. And they could see both sides. So I don't feel like they're saying you weren't justified. They're just saying like, nah. I think the two of you just, because I see like air and water, and those two normally are very polar opposite, right? Air is more of a thinking person and water is more of a feeling person. So it's hard to get them to understand each other from that space. And so they kind of see it both sides. They feel like the other person was hurt from it and you just spoke about it. Like maybe you're just a very direct and blunt person. And so, like I said, I don't know. They're not thinking bad or anything like that. It's just they can see it from both angles. And they felt kind of torn is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Justice card is there again. It's like they feel it was justified what happened, but no hard feelings is what I'm getting. So hopefully that helps, love. Yeah. Pisces and Gemini, are so similar in a lot of different ways, besides the way that they think, or the way that Geminis are more in their head and Pisces are more in their heart space. So it is hard for them to understand each other, except for they're very similar. They change their minds very quickly. They're mutable as fuck. There's two of them always swimming around each other. The twins have two. Pisces have two. I'm a Pisces, so I can say how hard it is for the two of those two to understand each other. You're welcome, babe. Alright, Lador. Would T, the Aquarius, cheat or leave in the future? You want the TT. Let's see. Let me see. Future energies for the Aquarius. Okay. I feel like there might be a break in the connection. And it could deal with the chaos they have going on in their life outside of this connection. Like family, obligations, work. It's almost like when it comes back together, though, there will be commitment, engagement. It could lead to marriage. They do feel entitled to you. They say they licked it, so you're theirs. Okay. I feel like they had a lot going on in their life, I guess, like when y'all met originally. And they didn't expect things to go get as heavy or as feely as it did. And that could also cause chaos within them if they have an abandonment wound or something. So when they do pull back, it's only because they realize like there's some shit that they're triggered by and they need to heal it. But it's almost like they can't wait to see you again. Even though they take some kind of space, it's like they want a fresh start. I just keep getting like that new phase. And it stems from a place of, who is coming in and out of my house? It comes from a place of like, do I have the energy to keep going forward the way that I've been going up into this point? Or should we just start over, right? So they pull back, they go through some kind of death and rebirth within themselves, and then they come forward. They do feel you're a very strong soul connection for them, but it is a choice to be committed. Some people just aren't made for it, but I do feel they are. They do want happiness in this connection. I don't see anybody else involved as far as like them cheating or doing anything outside of that. It just feels like if there is a break, or if there is like any kind of disagreement, it stems from a place within them that is scared, and then it comes back together. Thank you, LA. I appreciate you, boo. All right, Lador. He's a narcissist. A true narcissist will not change because they will never feel like anything is wrong with them. I mean, okay, I ain't gonna lie. They will change things if you're on the outside, right? Like for family, but their true narcissistic ways don't change, right? Like you'll always be the one that they try to conquer and discard. Um, People can have narcissistic tendencies and change those, but if they are true narcissists, then no. But there are very few of those. There might be more and more nowadays, but sometimes people get labeled as narcissists and they're not true narcissists. I've seen true narcissists. I've had two true narcissists. Well, more than that, but like relationship wise. And no, they're very manipulative and they will tell you what you want to hear to get you. So maybe that's what it's saying. Now, that one card, they feel entitled to you, that's to me symbolizes they probably are a narcissist. But from what I was shown, it seems like they're not going to cheat on you. They might just repeat the same cycle with you and like tell you, I mean, I saw love there. So, a true narcissist doesn't love anybody but themselves. So, I don't know. They may have narcissistic ways, but I don't know if they're a true narcissist. They could be bullshitting me too. I don't know. Yeah, narcissists don't like that at all. Okay, what else is coming in love for my dearest LA? Let's see. I feel like you're going to get communication from somebody from your past. I feel like it was something that you felt was dead and gone. And it doesn't have to be like a relationship. It could just be a friendship that turns into more just somebody from the past in general. And they could have been watching you for a while, trying to figure their own shit out. They could be a Virgo. Being the Hermit, it shows, thank you, Lador. It shows that they've been thinking about this for a while. They've taken a step back, and something about you has always caught their eye or their attention. Let's see. The Two of Cups. Like, yeah, they look at this. They feel that they've always had a strong bond with you. And even if they're apart from you, they still look towards this connection. And remember, like, the times the two of you shared. You could have met this person at work. It doesn't have to be, but it shows, like, there's been some work done in this connection towards trying to build something. And then the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Lovers. It's definitely a soulmate of yours. Could be a Gemini, or like I said, a Virgo. Doesn't have to be though. There's just been a lot of confusion with this person. They feel bound to something. They've been trapped. Maybe like an illusion of their own making, because I do see somebody looking in the mirror at themselves, and something about this connection has them to do that, so they pull back out of fear because you're very similar to them. Thank you, Toka Toka. What would this connection be like if the two of you came together? Or back together? could have been something that was just very short term. A lot of fun together, dating, going out at first, and then like the feelings got caught, but they could have pulled back out of fear. And it shows them coming around. They have regrets about what happened. And it says reconciling, so they definitely want to reconcile. But there's been some kind of distance between the two of you. It's been a long road. Maybe what you've been through separately has been long challenges, especially when it comes to love. And that could be why this person feels so trapped. It does show this is an open chapter. It needs to be revisited. Enjoy it and keep going. There are still pages to write in this connection, so make them great. So, I didn't know who this is, but it does look like you have an open chapter to keep writing in. And thank you, Toka Toka. I appreciate you, boo. And I hope that brings clarity. Oh no. It's okay, Lador. No worries. Just don't cuss me out. We won't block you. You've been around long enough. We know you're not trying to spam the chat. Okay, so you're next, Booface. Did Lalima donate again too? I don't think so. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go look. Okay. No, Lalima didn't donate again. It was Lador. Oh. That's gonna be up to you. I mean, I don't know. It looks, I mean, to have the Two of Cups and the Lovers together, it's a pretty strong connection. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's right for you. That just means y'all came together in this lifetime to do some stuff. And I be asking myself sometimes, like, what kind of dumb ass was I up there talking about this would be a great idea? And who was around me talking about, yeah, let's do this? Because I don't think either of the people in that agreement are just knowing the whys now. It's like, it's a lot, you know? Like, we must have been, like, just high out of our minds or something. I don't know. These contracts that we signed, like, I don't even like contracts. It must have been Mercury retrograde when I signed that contract. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Lador. Okay. How will things go if you do this course? Let's see. I think you're going to be purging again because I just burped. And I normally don't do that. I feel like if you do it, especially during the winter time, um, it's an initiation. Like spirit is initiating you into a new level. Um, you're gonna find your balance. You're gonna find like harmony, a strong foundation from this. I think there's some things that you're not aware of that will you will be enlightened to, especially when it comes to the spirit realm and your connection with spirit. I feel like it's kind of like bringing you, your ancestors, all your spirit guides together in harmony and balance. I think it's going to open you up to a lot more that you kind of have been confused about. Um, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's gonna be the most fun experience for you going through it, but you will make it out of it, right? Yeah, I think it's like coming into harmony with self, but also it feels like it will put you in the place of being a better partner to whoever comes in or whoever's in your life now. It'll bring a closeness in that connection. Lovers to a cups. But that's because you're getting more connected with your spirit guide. So it's like you're working in mind, body, soul, right? It's like your divine feminine, divine masculine are being healed and brought back together. And I feel like you've had some blockages in the past, possibly towards money or towards like really being receptive to giving or receiving love. And it's going to help to like break that open. Like true love, not that fake ass shit that like when we're not healed we attract or that we want. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's opening some kind of blockage and it will help you to manifest your true dreams and desires. Because when you start collaborating with spirit or working together with spirit, things just start to fall into place and you may not see them happening in the mind, but in your soul, in your connection, you'll start to see like the blind spots I'm kind of feeling because the moon came out twice. So the moon is very important here. And to me, that's always like trusting, no matter if you can see your way at the moment or not, like trusting that that light is going to guide you. Your inner light will guide you. So I feel a lot of faith being restored, a lot of balance, a lot of connection. But like I said, you may have moments of what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't know if this is helping. I don't know what's going on. And like I said, it's because you're going through some sort of initiation. And a lot of times in life, if you're going through some hard times, it's normally because you're either about to level up or you're being tested right before a level up. And some people fail, and that's okay. Failure teaches us, but I honestly feel like it's going to be good for you, especially if it's done around the winter time. So, hopefully that helps. These cards love to jump. It's hard. Man, maybe that's my problem. I've been on a dragon frequency because my body does not like me sometimes. But I get it. And I wish you the best of luck. It doesn't look like you're going to die. Most definitely not. If I saw that, I'd definitely tell you. We do not want you dead. We want you to come here still. I just want you to live, even if you don't come here or not. But you know what I'm saying. Alright, Toka, let me read all of this. Hold on. Slow down. Don't die. Just don't do it, okay? All right, Toko. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Pisces are slippery ass fish. Um, we change our minds quite frequently. If you're already losing feelings for this person and they're not giving you what it is that you need, because people do speak very different love languages. I feel that before things get too intense, maybe you need to like move on. A new chapter is here, so I kind of feel like Spirit's like, you know, if there's already been problems and you've kind of lost the feelings for them, maybe it's best to move on, start a new chapter. I do feel like there's some lessons here that this Pisces has learned. It does say soul contract, so again, that new chapter comes up. I'm trying to move on. Let me just get them out before I say anything else. Okay, so it's kind of saying that this person sabotages things on the regular. They mess up the good things in their life sometimes. Some of their responsibilities become too hard, and they just distance themselves because they don't know how to deal with too much at one time, I guess you could say. I feel like the two of you are very night and day in the way that you love, and the way that that the two of you give to one another, or what you expect from one another. This person also gives me like night and day. And that's the mutable part of a Pisces. They can be one way one minute and totally different the next minute. And until like they learn how to kind of play the middle instead of having to be one or the other, I think like this person probably still has growing to do. And it's gonna cause conflict, honestly. It says, like, the Five of Wands. The fact that, and I do feel you're conflicted about this. I kind of feel like this person has some toxicity within them that they gotta learn how to, like, deal with. Because I feel like things get hard and they bounce, or things get too connected, they bounce. Because the Page of Cups is naive, and when it comes to love, Pisces is like the playful, creative, just, you know, artists. Artists are known for their great affairs because they feel things so strongly in a moment, and then the moment passes and they change their mind. And so it's hard for them to give you what it is that you want, because their mind is in so many different areas all the time. So honestly, I would love to say, yeah, go ahead, do it. But sometimes sorry just isn't enough. I would say we can take it back to the basics and see if you show up in the way that I need you to. And if not, like, I'll go my own way. And that might be a lesson they need to learn, is that not everybody is going to keep chasing their little fishy ass around trying to catch them. Like dangling worms in their face or whatnot. I feel like they lean more to the dark side of the Pisces. But do what you feel is right for you. I don't want you to waste your time, is kind of what I'm saying. Like, this one looks like it can be good in some aspects. Like, sometimes it could be really good, and then you're right back to page one again. You know, I think you deserve more than that. So, I'm being honest about it as much as possible. Yeah. And thank you, Lily. I'm sorry. You will be after Toka. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens. And the way I feel is like, get out while you can. Because once you're in it for so long, then you feel like, I've invested all this time. It's got to work out. And, oh, you know, the feelings just get more intense of, like, negativity. We ain't got no time for that dumb shit. Okay, so Dre's thoughts towards you so far, is he legit? Coworker. Ah. Yeah, you definitely do not want to commit to anything during Mercury retrograde. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Let me see how this is going to play out for you. Let's see. Is this person legit? Do they mean what they say? Let's see. I honestly feel like they definitely want to move this past friendship. You stay on their mind, like especially at nighttime. They get a little stressed too, like how do I change this? How do I move this? Because they got really strong feelings, the lovers, judgment card, King of Swords. Like, maybe they normally don't feel as much, and so for you, they could be a Gemini as well. Um, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I think their intentions are good, honest and good. Let me clarify it first, though, because them clarifiers can book it up. But then again, to have this much air energy is pretty normal. I mean, shit, it's freaking Mercury retrograde. Mercury is associated with Gemini and air and communication and all that stuff. So, let's see. It's almost like they have a fight within themselves. Like, should we just be friends, or should I try to offer something here? Because to them, you're like a star. Like, they love your energy. They could just drink your bath water, kind of shit, you know? Like, they honestly think you're very beautiful and they adore you, and they cannot get you out of their head. And they're like, why? Again, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, they want to offer you the pinnacle that leads to the 10. So, they just aren't sure if you're going to reciprocate what they want. They want to know, like, are you in agreement with what they want to put down? Like, they want to make memories with you. It's kind of feels like a past life connection. Um, there's definitely a reason they're in your life. Um, and yeah, I definitely think they're legit. Then I have the King and Queen of Swords too. Like, you two are very similar in the way that you think. I could see y'all doing pretty good together, honestly. Almost like the two of you could heal parts of each other, even. I like this one a lot better, Toka. I like it a lot better. Now, just let them make that move, though. Let them be the ones to move it past friendship. Because that looks like their only hang up is they fight with themselves. They're like, should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Let them figure it out and come forward. I think they will, though. Hotline Bling is playing. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Hopefully that has nothing to do with you. That might be for that Pisces, though. All right. I always wish you the best, my Toka Toka. He did. Aww. Yeah, I think that's why he battles with it, because he's like, I don't know if I could deal with the rejection. So, all right, Lalima. And thank you to all my free listers who are still waiting so patiently. What could be the result of me asking MRRHR department to increase the pay? Would they agree? Oh, okay, like, good night, love. I'm so sorry. It did run long. Much love, sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. Alright, if you talk to the HR. Let's see. Thank you, Stephanie, for your donation, love. You'll be after Lalima. Okay. Would they increase the pay? I honestly feel like they would, but I get the energy of them telling you, like, you're gonna have to wait for that, though. You're gonna have to, like, move up to get that increase. There might be some kind of waiting period associated with it. They might give you options of how to increase it. I think they'll be able to offer you what it is that you would love to do. But I feel like there's some kind of wait. Maybe you gotta stay like 60 days or like 3 months. Like, you have to... Why did I get so tired all of a sudden? Oh my gosh, this place might wear you down. Let me see. Okay. I kind of feel like the energy is, if you tell them, hey, look, I will come work for you, but you got to offer me more. Okay? You go in there telling them this. And then they don't. They say you're going to have to wait, and you walk away from it. It's almost like something will change. Maybe they'll try to draw you back in because they want you there. They want your services. But I honestly feel like there's still a holdup. It's almost like you can get the money that you want, but you have to put in something, is what I'm getting. Like, I don't know what it is. But what I'm getting is just hold out. Hold out for them to offer you more. Don't listen to them telling you like a certain period of time and things will work out. I don't think that would be the best move. I think what it is to just hold out. Like, you know how you'll, let's say you put an offer down on a house, right? And then you hold off until they come back. So let's say you put the idea out there. Maybe they have to go figure out how they can get it for you. And then they come in with like, you know, if they try to lowball you, just tell them the reasons why. Like, hey, this is why you need to pay me more. This is why it's a good idea for this. I'm committed. Like, look at my history. Look at my experience. Look at this. And tell them, like, if you don't give me what I want, I'll go somewhere else. I have options. And then don't, like, let them negotiate you out of it is kind of what I'm getting. So, I don't know. Be very strategic in your moves with them is what I'm getting. It's almost like checkmate, you know? Like waiting for the other person to make a move. You're welcome, Toka Toka. Okay, so we have Stephanie. My dearest Stephanie. Good night, Tiffany. Thank you for letting me know you leave. Just because it, like, frees up me from having to sit there and wait. So I appreciate it. I'm not necessarily sleepy. That reading made me yawn. I'm actually got a lot of energy tonight compared to normal. Does Mike ever want to wait on me to reach out, or does he know that the ball is in his court? Let's see. No, I think he knows it's in his court. He knows, like, he's gonna have to do it, and he's gonna have to do it fast. Because you stand strong in that Queen of Wands energy in the sun. Like, you don't need to chase anybody. You kind of give that radiance of, like, if you want me, come and get me. Like, I'm not coming to you. You come to me. I didn't mess up. And that's, like, the truth. I think they understand that. Even if the relationship hasn't been there, I do feel like they hold a very strong place for you with friendship. So they value that. Like, they value you. You make them very happy. So they know that when it comes to offers, it needs to be from them. Like, you don't have to move when it comes to this. So I definitely don't see that. They're trying to match your energy, honestly, is what I'm getting. Is like they're still sitting there as pages. And like two pages. Page of Pentacles, Knight of, well, okay, Knight. A page and a Knight. So let's say in the past they were a page, they've leveled up to be a Knight, but you're still standing strong in that Queen of Wands. Like, you're not gonna just take that, you know? That's the second time the Sun came out. Like, they know it's on them to make that move because you are what they want. They just have to get there is what I'm getting. Because they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. That's what they see when they look at you, is like happiness, their life, their person. And you deserve somebody that's willing to step outside of that ego and approach you, is what I'm getting. Like, they know better. And they're getting there. They want to be that emperor for you. And I think when they come in, they will be. They just are slowly trucking, you know. And they don't want to make a false start either. They want to make sure that they've put in the work in order to come forward and offer you something. So that's what I've got for you, love. And as it should be. Like, you don't have to be the one. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't think you need to. And I definitely don't feel that they think that you're going to either. I mean, they'd love it if you did, but they do not think it will ever happen in a million years, from what I see. You're welcome, Lalima. Alright, free listers, are y'all awake? The ones that are left and haven't bounced on me. This one did run kind of long. What time it is? Okay. And thank you, Stephanie, for your donation, boo. Hey, girl. Hey, hey. Alright, Dr. Fiza. Girl, donate. Go ahead. While it's still open. You're welcome, boo. Thank you for being here. SK, babe, the free list is closed. Just so you know. Yeah, hurry, doctor, hurry. Spirit messages, what's coming? It's 10:10 for you. Oh my goodness. It's 9:10 for me. Spirit messages. Let's see. Alright, doctor. Spirit messages. Thank you, Cece. I got you for 2. Thank you, thank you. I feel like something is biting me. Ah! I kind of feel that Spirit's saying hold off for the one. Whether that be the business opportunity or the personal relationship. Wait until it's the one. Like, don't settle for anything less than what you deserve and you desire. Because you're standing strong as an empress, emperor. Everything will fall into place, but don't put yourself into unnecessary drama. And also, hold on to the vision of what it is that you want, because you're in a very strong manifestation energy. Don't lose track of the things that you want, and keep investing into them. Keep fighting for them, because I feel like there's something or someone that you can see as being like the ideal thing for you. Maybe it's a house, maybe, you know, whatever opportunity that is, just hold out until it falls into place, because it will, like, hold that thought. Like, if you say one day I want to be a millionaire, keep thinking that you're gonna be a millionaire. Speak it, live it, you know, and don't accept anything less than what's gonna help you to get there, right? Whether that be, like I said, relationships, partnerships, friendships, situationships, whatever. Just hold out for the right one, or hold on to that idea that one day you will have the 10 of Pentacles, because sometimes our fears will block us from being able to manifest, so just be careful. All right, Cece, what is your question? You're welcome, boo. Me and you are in the same time zone, or Jeannie? I'm in the Central Standard Time. All right, Cece, what do you want to know, boo? Ugh. When I get off of here, I am making this new recipe while I'm waiting for Cece's question. It's almost like strawberry shortcake, but instead of like the shortcakes, it's almost like I got Twinkies and I got strawberry rolls. I'm gonna like cut them up and put them in there as the shortcake, and then layer it like that, whipped cream, and then the strawberries, and then do it again a couple of times. That is diabetes in a jar, literally. Like, it's gonna be so good. Okay, what are Kevin's feelings for you? Let's see, show me Kevin. He's showing up as a page. So this situation might just be brand new, or he's just very, like, young, I guess you could say. I kind of feel like it's more of like a new thing, because he does show up as the King of Wands, so he's got a lot of fire for you. You do make him happy. Something about your energy is very light, and he likes that. But he's still not offering a whole lot just yet, from what I'm getting. And it could be because maybe he feels like he's kind of hung up on the past things that didn't go right, instead of looking at like the opportunity that it actually is. And so that could be why he's just investing little, is because in the past, when he gave so much too quick, that it just got taken. So I do see a lot of passion, though, and that can change over time. He's kind of like that silent lover. I don't know how to say that. Like, yeah, he's in. I kind of feel like he's been through like a lot of stuff, and so he's trying his hardest to not let that affect the future. But the way that he communicates, the way that he does things, does still stem from a place of pain and disappointment. So, even though he looks at you as like the Empress, 10 of Pentacles, he also sees it like the total opposite too, as this could be either a very big blessing or a very big burden, right? So he's still very unsure where it's going. But he does have a lot of feelings for you. And he can see on one side the potential of it going really good. But then that fear creeps in and he's like, yeah, this could be really bad. So, still a little wishy-washy. Well, hopefully that helps, you see. I think the two of you go well together. I think you're more of like the lover, the giver, the empath, the spiritually inclined one, and they're more of like the action, very steamy in the bedroom kind of connection. Because all I saw was water and fire. There was one pinnacle, but other than that, fire and water. It is. I don't even smoke, but man, it sounds delicious. I saw a video on it. That's my ass talking about, oh, I'm gonna try that. It looks really good. And I'll probably take like 2 bites and be like, man, this shit is way too sweet. But at least I know, you know. Because I'm a big fan of strawberry shortcake. I like that a lot. But the other parts are a little, I'm kind of, but we'll see. I'll let y'all know how it went. He wants you to sweep him off his feet. No, he needs to sweep you off his feet. Okay, how is Danny feeling after all the drama he created? Ew, let's see. How is Danny feeling after all his drama? All the drama he created. Let's see. He feels cut off from the person that he wanted the most. Is kind of the energy, like you, like he could see a lot with you, but you're no longer having it. You're headed towards a new castle is what I'm getting, and now he's left with all this burden on his back. Now, I don't know what kind of drama he caused or whatever, but it does feel like he's cut off from everything that he wanted now. And he's feeling that. He's like on his knees. Child's pose. Like, fuck, I missed this opportunity. I fucked around and found out. Fucked around and found out. Trying to have it all, lost it all. Interesting. Yeah, that the death of this is really like weighing heavy on him. He keeps showing me like, oh my god, I lost it. Now I'm stuck on the outside looking in, is what I'm getting. Hopefully not too stalkerish, but he's like, fuck, I really thought we were it. I thought that was it. I thought we were gonna do this. Now I'm just stuck with a lot of pain and a lot of burdens. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Where? Oh well, sometimes that happens. So hopefully that helps, bro. And then the 5 of Cups are at the bottom. He's like, head on the table, probably drinking way too much or something, trying to drown his sorrows. It looks like he's still playing victim, though, because he ain't taking no accountability. He's just basically saying what happened to him how he's feeling. Kind of lame. Yep. Yes, it doesn't look good for him, but whatever. You get what you get. Don't throw a fit. I don't know where that came from. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's it. But honestly, he looks like he's playing that victim card. Like, I don't know what happened. She just cut me off from my whole dreams and desires. This is some bullshit. Yeah, grow up, Crumb. That's right. Well, at least he freed you. So that's good. Paula, please post your question. General love. And thank you again, Cece. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for showing up for me. I see somebody trying to come back in, but you're like ending it for good and leaving this person like done. You're kind of standing strong in your beliefs and what you want, and you're like, no more of this. I'm cutting it out. Like, we're not going to go out. We're not going to be friends. We're not going to do nothing. And it may hurt you to do this, but you're like standing on business. You're like, nope, I've had enough. This is done. I want something more. And that kind of sets you up for your manifestations to come in now. So whatever this death is, it's bringing in the manifestation of true love for you. I'm having like imaginary itches right now. You know, like when you scratch something and then everything starts itching? Sucks. You're free. That's right. You took your sock and went home. Dobie is a free elf now. Okay, so now we've got Infinity. Are you still here, babe? No, Tupac. We're not listening to you right now. The song Pimp Juice is on now. Pala, is that you? That might be for Cece, though. Pimp Juice by Nelly. Okay. He went on a trip. Was he doing shrooms or something? He went on a trip and saw people. Girl, we'll try it. I'll read for anything, or I'll try to read for anything. If it comes out unclear, I'm sorry. But let's see. So the Leo went on a trip. Spirit, you know what I'm talking about. Was she one of the people that they visited? I think so. But in this visitation, you were pregnant. And he ran away. Actually, I'm getting like whatever happened when he visited with you there, it like basically killed all of the like hesitation. It was like a pure free love. Four of Wands, Hierophant. Kind of released him from some kind of trapped fear about maybe a mother wound. So it was kind of like he was visiting his mother, but it was you being pregnant, which released him from something. So now he's more prone to up-leveling some sort of commitment. Or it like set him on the path towards that. Interesting. So hopefully that helps. Alright, Angelica, I got you. And thank you, Jeannie, for staying up so late for me. But I know an hour makes a big difference. Because in an hour, my butt will probably be eating some of that weird stuff I was just talking about making. Alright, Angelica. Saturday. It sent me thumbs up emoji and we weren't even texting that day. No, Marissa, you got a ways to go, babe. But the free list goes a lot faster, so we'll be there before we know it. Just stay here, because by the time I get to you, I'm sure a lot of people will have dropped out by then, so it could go pretty fast. Alright, so let's see. What was this thumbs up about? What is the immediate reaction I got? He was reaching. He was reaching for a reaction is what I'm getting. He was waiting for you to be like, what was that about? But you're like, nope. You ain't baiting me. He like waited for it too. He waited for the reaction. He wanted the reaction. I don't know if it was like he was testing you or something. I don't know. Or just saying, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Hey. Hi. He may have just been, you know what, honestly could have happened was he was reading through your messages and he just happened to hit it. So it could just be a clue from the universe, like he's rereading messages from before. So even if he comes off like he doesn't care, oh, he cares. He's got a lot of love for you, from what I see. But literally, I feel like he was reaching for a reaction. To like break the silence or something like that. But it could have just been he was rereading the messages from before and accidentally did it. I'll be doing dumb shit like that all the time with my phone. Like, I don't know, for some reason my phone loves to unlock when I'm like walking around and I'll be deleting apps, all kinds of stuff. Alright, so next we have Patricia. M said she was leaving. Ari, you're gonna be after Patricia. If Patricia's here. If not, you'll be next. And thank you, Hot Sun. And I love sunflowers. I am so happy you're posting sunflowers. It's so pretty. It's such a Leo thing. It appeases my Leo rising. Yes, Ari, please post your question. That's funny. You just told yourself to post your question. We're waiting, Ari. Just post it. And thank you for staying this time. appreciate you. You're a Leo moon? Yeah, my North Node, rising, and I have another Leo somewhere in there, but why did Alex choose to ignore my text and block me instead of just telling me he isn't interested in communicating? He's a Virgo. Because he's a Virgo. No, I don't know. The Virgos are like that, man. When they're done, they just go ghost. You think of the Hermit card. They're in there looking for some spiritual enlightenment. Let's see. Why? Why did he do it like this? Why? Why did he do my friend Ari like this? I feel like he regrets it, but I get the energy of like things were moving too fast for his liking because he's the type to be in and out. That's just him. He's still stuck in that Knight of Wands, you know, like it was going too fast for him, and he's like, nope, I'm out. I'm still hung up on my past and my traumas and all the shit going on in my life. I'm out of here. Not to say he will not be back, but I do see it as he wasn't in it for maybe the same things you were. So as soon as he figured that out, he was gone. But that's not unusual for a Knight of Wands, even though he's a Virgo. A Knight of Wands is they get what they want and then they bounce, and then they come back, get what they want, and bounce again. So, like I said, I just feel like things just got too deep, and he was like, nope, I'm out, and I'm taking my heart with me and everything else. But I don't feel like his heart was truly available. He may have said it was, but I don't feel like it was. It looks like his heart's pretty closed. Like, I honestly feel like he's kind of in a numb state right now. He doesn't feel much. So, it would have been better if he went into hermit mode, but the way that he did it is kind of bad. Like, I don't like it. But I hope that, oh, Knight of Wands are really nice. They are. They're charmers. I mean, they'll get you to believe whatever they want to tell you. So, I mean, it's kind of a two-edged sword. With those type of people, is like you have really good times with them, and they're really nice when they are there, but they don't know what the hell they want, and they get distracted really easy. You're welcome, boo. Thanks for sticking with me. Ugh. Bumble and Tinder. But that means you're on Bumble and Tinder too. So, I had somebody tell me, oh, I seen you on this app or whatever. And I don't even remember signing up for it. But, or when I signed up for it. And I was like, well, that means you were on there swiping other people. So why are you coming to me like, oh, you're so wrong for doing it, but I'm on it too? No, can't do that. All right, CC Sag. Oh, Jeannie. What's Jeff's next actions and intentions regarding our connections? All right. Let's see, Jeannie. Good vibes, good vibes. Let's see. Okay, I got you next, CC Sag. Sorry. All right, Jeannie. What's Jeff's next action intentions regarding your connection? I feel like he's trying his hardest to make a difference in this connection. And I don't know if he pulled back or whatever, but I feel like he's coming to the realization, or like really thinking about how he's been. And a lot of his misgivings have come from, like, not to say y'all have had any, but a lot of his main problems have stemmed from him looking too much in the past of things that happened, and kind of making that call or realization that this is different. You know, this isn't yesterday, this isn't tomorrow, this isn't, you know. I still feel that, I don't know, like, there's some big move on the horizon, or some big change on the horizon with him. And I don't know if that has to do with you or him just in general, but I do see an awakening to what is he gonna do. You know, I do see conflict or being resolved. Maybe that's within himself, maybe the fears, maybe the distancing or whatever. I definitely feel him communicating about y'all having a strong bond and wanting to build from this next place. But there's some kind of huge realization going on within him that right now, that, and maybe you don't see, maybe you feel it, but he's not talking about it. It's almost like, even if the two of you haven't not been talking, once this happens, things are going to start fresh from a new perspective. So, hopefully that helps. He has a lot of fear of you walking away from him, is another thing I got. And I think that's what he's coming to terms with. Alright. You're welcome, Boo. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I got the wrong numbers out as far as when it started tonight. That's Mercury for you. Why am I guess. Alright. CC Sag, what are my Aquarius's energy towards you? Let's see. They want to wife you up. Oh, lots of feelings here, lots of feelings. But they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. They still have some healing around being like the wounded warrior. Their feelings for you are pretty intense, for them. They wouldn't be as intense for you, I don't feel, because you're pretty grounded. I get the energy that you've kind of done some of the work already that they haven't. And they're very I mean, I don't know how long y'all been talking, but I do see love on their side. They just are like, they freeze up a little bit on like expressing it, and that's probably going to be a problem for the two of you in the future, unless they learn to be able to voice those feelings. But I definitely see they want to keep progressing forward. They already kind of see you as, like I said, wifey material. And they got a bunch of overflowing feelings that they're like, wait, hold up. Don't touch me with that. Hopefully that helps. Alright, Sterling. Can I know Kay's true feelings and intentions? Sure. Let's see. They watch you. They like to look at you. They got a big sword. I kind of feel like they're waiting for an opportunity to offer you something. But until then, they've got a lot of fear surrounding like when and how, and they hold back a lot. Like I said, they kind of are like watch from the sidelines. My hesitation on them is that I feel like you're more evolved as a person than they are. I feel like they're very skittish. They feel skittish and young and kind of immature when it comes to expressing love and emotions and things like that. Whereas you seem very abundant. Like you're like, you deserve more than just some small little breadcrumbs here and there. Now, I don't know your person. They may be older than you. All I'm saying is, like, when it comes to relationships or to the way they communicate, the way they act, the way they stand up or be there for you, they're not there. You're there. You need somebody that matches you so you two can be there together, right? You don't want a mismatched energy that just isn't really the greatest. But not saying they can't grow. It could just be a very new relationship. But I don't know. I cannot pronounce your name. Dahlia. Yeah, but hello. Patricia, you missed your turn, babe. I called you a long time ago. You're welcome, boo. But while I wait for somebody to show up, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just know next time, I normally do not go back and read if you miss your turn. So, there's a big change coming in your energy, Patricia. Especially when it comes to love. There's a change coming. Something that may kind of rock you a little bit. Some kind of surprise, shock. It may kind of put you off balance for a while. The best thing to do in towers is to just keep going. And even if you can't go fast, just go slow. And try to think of like the lesson that was behind the tower. And don't get scared. Don't, towers aren't necessarily, I don't think towers are ever meant to be horrible things, right? And the more that you can look at it from that perspective, the more that things will even out. Just stay grounded. Stay sharp and vigilant. Because there's going to be something that comes up. It could be a choice. It could be something you have to cut off. Something that you have to keep hold yourself back from reacting to. Either way, it comes as a shock and surprise. So they're just preparing you ahead of time. Like, just get ready to stand strong and make it through that. So, you're welcome, love. Alright, so, Crystal. What's going on with Ken right now? You got my grandmother's name. And part of my name is part of your name. So, yeah, no. Make exceptions sometimes. Alright, let's see. Alright. Yeah. maybe you're just going through it right now and Spirit's just trying to encourage you, like, keep going. It's going to be okay. It's for a purpose. What's going on with Ken right now? He's trying to have the strength to heal from something or trying to take a rest. Maybe he got sick. Maybe something happened that he has to take time out to think correctly, or he could have lost some money. He's in a place of like change, but also disappointment and loss, and trying to like so if you're not hearing from him, it's because of that. He thinks about you a lot though, and I do see he will be back. But right now he's almost embarrassed to tell you or to talk to you because of whatever happened is embarrassing to him. Like he feels like he's lost. Like he's lost you. He's missed that opportunity. The ship has sailed. Now I don't even know what that means, but it just seems like there was something that happened that he's kind of on the outside looking in, feeling like he's not enough. Whatever conflict he's experiencing in his life has put him in a sense of like blindedness to what to do. So that's what I've got for you. Hopefully that helps. What is next in love for Stephanie? Something that can make it to the finish line. Something that like gives you what it is that you deserve. And you don't have to do anything, is the energy that I'm getting. Like, you don't have to do anything. Just show up. Just be who you are. Stay grounded. You don't have to move. Like, what you want already wants you. They may not be right there in your face, but they're watching. Or they're moving silently towards you. They're trying to figure it out right now, but this could have been somebody from your past that like missed an opportunity with you and they still look for you. It looks like if you were to go around with this again, it would be very abundant. The Sun, 6 of Wands. Could be a Virgo. Or a Libra, yeah, right? Libra and Virgo, very strong. But that's what I've got for you. You're still here, Filthy. Hello, hello. You're welcome, boo. You're welcome. Alright, so I don't even know that name. Name here. Name here. They donated. I don't know if they're still here. Name here. Are you here, sir? If not, CC Moon I know is not here. Marissa. And thank you to whoever just donated. Let me look. Okay, I got you. All right, what is your question, love? And thank you. I'm gonna close the donations after this reading, just so y'all know. Hold on, Filthy. Hold on, Filthy. Hold on, Filthy. Let me do the donation, or you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do Philip because it's short while you type your question out, Leandra. And thank you for your donation, boo. All right, Philip. Oh, let's see. Okay. They donated though. Okay, what does Spirit want or need you to know right now? Let's see. What does Filthy need to know right now? Right now. See. Ooh. This is interesting. Okay, so what I'm getting, babe, is that um become very clear about what it is you want in love, right? And if you're able to sustain it. Have you done the healing? Are you the person that you would want another person to be? Like, could you deal with the female version of yourself? And if you can, great, right? You've done the healing, you've done the work, you found out what you wanted. This person that's coming in for you is a mirror reflection to you. This is somebody that may have even been around you at one time when you were still hung up on the past or something. And so I see like a very slow progression towards a new beginning here. Um, and it could be because there were things that you had to clear out first, or you had to decide for sure on before this person could move or make another move towards you. So there's a big opportunity coming in love for you. I've got the Hermit, the Star, the Lovers, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like just make sure that you've cleared all the junk out before making any kind of progression towards love, because if not, it's kind of like you'll repeat a cycle. So as long as you've cleared all that junk out and you got very clear of what you want, and that you're willing to accept like the female version of yourself as you are right now, then you're good. um it's coming, and it may not come as fast as you want it to, but I do see it happening. So very good, very good. All right, sorry, Leandra, I had to just get that last free lister off because they've been waiting forever. But thank you so much for your donation, babe. What do I see for you and Chris? Okay. Let's see. There may be a distance between the two of you, or some kind of separation, space, blockage. This could be physical distance, or it can be like emotional distance. I feel like one of you is clinging to this, like obsessing, spying on the person that's distant. Could be you, or it could be reversed. Take it how it resonates for you. This person is telling me that it's only you. They're devoted, they're attached, they crave you. So they could be the one that's, you know, clinging to you. And it could be because you've separated from them emotionally, or blocked them, or separated from them, or reverse it, however you need to. This person feels trapped though. Stuck, tied down. They could have other responsibilities that they're tied to, or they just feel like they can't move. And it could be because of the obsessive thoughts or the feelings that they have are intense, and maybe the connection is just too intense, so they create distance to try to stop themselves from longing for you. They crave you, they ache, they want you. Maybe they feel trapped to loving you. I don't know. That's a lot of energy right there. I'm just gonna say that first of all. It's a lot. I would feel kind of. I would have to distance myself from that much energy too, because that's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. They feel trapped. Like they feel like you're the person for them, but they still feel trapped. Like they can't say what they need to say. They can't do what they need to do. They're constantly got you in their head, spinning around and around and around. Like they literally stay up at night, worried and stressed about this connection. Because they love you so much. Or they got a lot of feelings. It's a lot. They don't know what to do with feelings. And I think the reason why they're trapped is because they're comparing the way that they feel for you for the way that they felt for somebody else that didn't work out. So they automatically are feeling like this is going to happen to them. So it's almost like they're tripping. They're really tripping. They're going to talk themselves into sabotage if they're not careful. It's the same thing. It's almost like they rather be disappointed. They give me very self-sabotaging energy. That's all I'm going to say. They might even be a little bit obsessive. Are they a Capricorn? I get strong, like, Capricorn vibes here. They're a lot of energy. Like, I don't know how you deal with this person. And if they don't tell you any of this, this is what's going on beneath the surface, right? What did you do to this person? Yeah, I mean, if you're putting that much energy on this person, maybe that's the way they feel. Like, oh shit, it's too much. Maybe back off a little bit. Let them breathe. Let them figure it out. I don't feel that either one of you are not wanting the other person. I just think one person is very much like, I don't know what to do with this. Like a wet dog trying to shake off all of the, the emotions. Like, it won't get off of me. Get it off of me. I've been there. Done that. Fucked around. Yeah. You might want to look at why you feel the need to cling. You know what I mean? Because if you can figure out the reason why you feel the need to cling to this person, it'll probably tell you a lot about why you were attracted to this person too. And it'll help to heal the connection as well. So if you really want this, just breathe. If it's meant to be, it'll work out. If they act distant, it's probably because they're not as good with their emotions as most people. So, because I mean, honestly, some people really want love, but in their brain, in their subconscious, they say love is pain. So if it's not giving them pain, they create pain. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on. So I wish you the best, boo, and thank you so much for donating. I'm sure he does. Is it his Venus sign? If it's his Venus sign, I would leave that man alone. But yeah, don't do that again. Don't do that no more. No, I don't know. Be you, babe. You're welcome, Philip. I'm sorry. Was Hot Sun on the list and just missed it, or what? I don't understand. I don't know. Trying to go back to the list. Oh, okay. All right, Hot Sun. You weren't on my list, but because people left, I guess they replaced it with you. So let me get your question. Matt has been acting extra online. Is he making plans? Okay, why is Matt acting extra? And is he gonna come forward? I kind of feel like he was trying to get your attention. It's kind of like that question earlier when they asked, like, why did they hit like on my messages? Well, they're trying to get your attention. And that's probably why he's acting extra. Like, he sees you doing good and he's like, I'm what makes you happy. Pay attention to me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm doing good too. Look at me, look at me. So I don't know if you posted something that may have triggered them and made them like, let me make her see something or make her feel like this. I don't know. I do see they want to come back around, at least to like re-spark the friendship or restart a connection, but I do still see like 3 people involved. So you, them, and one other person. But they're like, I can make it work. No, you cannot make it work. Like, they're gonna literally have to cut somebody out the equation is what it looks like. I don't know, they wanted to fuck with you. They wanted to mess with you. They wanted to throw you off your whole groundedness. Like, oh, you doing good? Well, look at me. I'm shining. I took some kryptonite and I'm glowing. Is that what happens? No. What is it? Like the Hulk juice? Something like that. No, it's okay, babe. I didn't see it. And the list was so far away that I didn't catch it. Yeah, they will. And it doesn't have to be, maybe they just energetically feel like you're fine without them. You're grounded, you're stable, maybe you have a relationship, so look at me, It could be both ways. I'm not sure. But, it's kind of a bitch move if you ask me. Like, you want my attention, call me. You want to know something, call me. I'm still here. Like, you ain't gotta play games on social media. But that's just my opinion. Alright, Hot Sun, thank you so much. I think that's it for the list, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for always showing up for me. Thank you to everyone that listens the whole time just to get this free reading. It means so much to me. I did just post for all the people that didn't hear some soul connection readings, and I'm going to be doing the other 2 tomorrow. So if you're interested, take a look at those. But I love you guys. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. And Jeannie, thank you so much. Go to bed. You're still here, Marissa. Didn't I read for you already, though?